Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 with the New Nations mod as Massina. In the last episode we finished our war to take just one little province from whoever this is, Dendi. And then when we were waiting for our truce to expire, we got a free CB on our, at the time, ally, Futa. So obviously we turned on them immediately with absolutely no remorse and are currently at war. It was a little worrying at the start because all of their allies came in and ours didn't, but we managed to regain an alliance with our ally Ashanti and successfully call them in at the second attempt, so they should be on their way up to help. So let's unpause and see if they are going to. Yes, they're coming. Okay, good. So I'm not going to attack my army into their superior numbers just yet. Are they coming? They are, but I guess it's slower to march through uncolonized land. I suppose since I'm not going to attack them, I may as well head into enemy territory and start sieging. Though I have let them get into my hills now, which... that's fine, I suppose. If they want to split up their armies, actually, I'm totally okay with that. I don't think we'll try and take that 5 stack. That seems risky if they reinforce. I think they probably won't reinforce, because the AI seems pretty bad at that. Especially when they have sieges going. But I think I'd rather not risk it. I guess the enemy war leader is Futa still, so I think we could just piece them out with what we want by occupying all of their territory, which is only 3 provinces. So we might not even have to fight them. That would be nice. What are you doing? Are you turning back? Looks like they don't want to march through all of this land to get here. Or maybe they do. They're just going to march back and forth. Back and forth forever. Well, maybe they'll get here sometime, or maybe, as I mentioned, we can fully occupy Futa and end the war that way. Okay, international crisis in Morelia. Spain is backing Mexico. And the US is backing Tarasco. Okay. Not sure exactly what this is. Bahia, that's new. Wonder if Brazil lost a war and got them released. So, who knows where this country is that is the subject of the crisis? I don't think there's a map mode that lets you see unreleased nations. I guess it's down here somewhere. Okay. So we'll see what happens. With the US backing them, I kind of like their chances. But let's turn our own attention back to our business. Oh, a white piece. Okay, never mind then. Okay, we took their capital. We don't have the necessary war score. They still wouldn't accept. But we'll see if they change their mind after we occupy their last province here. Legation Quarter. Several of the great powers have in the past few years sought to establish formalized and permanent embassies in Massina, but up until now we've turned down their proposals. However, an idea has been floating around the capital that we should perhaps allow them to set up these embassies after all, provided they are all kept in one place where we can exact some amount of control over them. Perhaps a legation quarter in Bandiagra could be just the thing. So we can do that and get extra research points, but a little more militancy, and our pops become more reactionary, or we can give Spain the Humiliate CB on us and gain infamy. Let's not go around giving CBs to European nations. We'll let them do that. Extra research points is nice too. Yep, there is a crisis, but it's already over. Old news. Okay, we lost another occupation over there. Where are you headed to? Over here. Well, we should be able to finish this occupation and get them to fully sieged before they can take this back, so we'll see if that'll let us end the war. If not, we'll probably have to go fight somebody. And there's still the chance that Ashanti sorts their business out and actually manages to get some troops here, though it doesn't seem likely. Okay, so we won that occupation. Let's see if we can end this. They would accept. So let's do it. Massina Guinea granted statehood, great. We're going to not extend slavery. And our name is bigger, which is always the main point of going to war, I always feel. So, our truce with Dendi. Still another 3 years to go, so... Excuse me, more like 2 years. So we will have to probably spend some time in peace unless we get any more random free CBs, which would be nice. Still not up to 2% in our clergyman encouragement there, but I'm not sure we can really afford to pay them anymore. Probably not. Just leave it as is for the moment. We can decrease our military here for the moment. So one of the other features of the New Nations mod, which I didn't mention yet, is that you can change your national value or ideal. Currently, we have... I'm not sure where it shows this, actually. Is it here somewhere? No, that's Great Statesman. But anyway, we can change it to one of these and get some extra modifiers to our nation, which we can only do after civilization progress. And then once we're civilized, we can change our national value, which is something that you can't do in vanilla. Alliance offer from Damagaram. These guys. How strong are you? 5 brigades? Pretty strong. I guess we'll take that. They could help us out. Sure. We won't need them against Dendi. Maybe Dendi's allies, though. Which they have none. But they could be useful in the future. I think they actually expanded since the start of the game. I think they took... There was There was a nation here. No, that's... yeah, Bornu. It looks like Sokoto and Damagaram have maybe divided them up between them. Which is fine. Ooh, I see some British ships. Nobody is making any effort to sphere us yet, which is fine. Cholera again. I guess we'll quarantine the province. Not sure if anybody is sphering anybody. It looks like France is working on Trarza up here, actually. So the coastal nations are more likely to get sphered sooner. Great Britain working on them. So they share a border, which is going to help them out. And is this France here? Yeah, that's why they're working on them, I suppose. So it's April 1843, so still a little bit of time to go. The crisis was indeed averted, yes. Voyage of the Sultana, the first Omani vessel to sail to the New World. The Sultana arrived in New York in 1840, bringing the personal representative of Sultan Said ibn Sultan to trade with America. Cool. Good to know. Looks like Gondar lost the war they were in. Tigray has expanded a bit over there. Things seem to be going pretty much as usual in Europe. Prussia's sphere looking pretty strong. Not sure what the changes are, if any, to how you go about forming Germany in New Nations mod, but seems like they're making maybe some progress, though I don't actually know how they started, so it's possible they've made no progress at all, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I still can't build any new army units, and in fact we aren't fully supporting one of our brigades. I wonder if it might be a good idea to support soldiers for a little while. Since we're not making great progress on clergymen anyway. I think we'll be able to do that a lot better once we get our land reform and can maybe afford to pay clergymen a bit. Okay, I think we'll change our focus in Eastern Mali to soldiers for a while. Not even sure if that's where this brigade is from. No, it's from here. That's actually our second least populated state, though, so maybe we'll get better results from focusing on Mali. Eastern Mali. Maybe be able to build another brigade or two. A Western education. We have decided to open our doors to the West, and if we expect our subjects to embrace this policy, it becomes important that we ourselves, the royal family, set good examples. Well-educated leaders will be absolutely essential if we are to fully take our rightful place in the court of nations. And by sending our progeny abroad for education in Europe, or by hiring Westerners to educate them here, we can accomplish just that. What say you, Your Majesty? Well, I guess we don't get a choice. We get 300 research points and some consciousness gained among our populations. A lot of consciousness, actually. That's okay. This gets us a little further towards that land reform, though we're still a way off. Preacher Man. And let the Massina know that we do not sit idly by while they cull the sheep of our flock. Cull the sheep of our flock, not call. A local preacher has been preaching national resistance against our rule, and he's a symptom of a brother disease. Let's see. Clergymen can gain consciousness, or we can kill some clergymen. We'll let them gain consciousness. We know there's not actually that many of them, despite our best efforts. Less than a year left then for our truce. Directive on trade in the provinces. As part of our government's citizenship policy, soldiers of the Home Army have been ordered to only buy goods from phobe traders. Okay, so we can have not accepted culture people gain militancy, or accepted culture gain militancy. We'll annoy the non-accepted culture people. War between Netherlands and Kalimantan, wherever that is. Okay. Model colony for the Netherlands too. Okay, so this is Eastern Mali, yeah. It's where most of our brigades are from, I guess. Still can't build any extra ones, or can we? We can build a new one, okay. Let's build an irregular unit. It's actually from over here, not the state that we are supporting soldiers in. But that's fine. Okay, cholera again. Should probably set a rally point somewhere. We'll use our capital for the moment. And I thought I ordered you to go over there, but I guess I didn't. Bambara Martyr. Okay, so all pops in Massina and Volta that are not accepted culture will gain consciousness. Yeah, I guess we'll just annoy the non-accepted culture people again. Directive on trade. Same again, I suppose. And cholera is spreading again. So just a couple of months now. I think it was April 20-something, that our truce would expire. Oh, and they're at war. That's not good. Our allies have declared war on them. Yep, that is unfortunate. That means if we can't get our war started before they start occupying them, we're going to have to attack Damagaram instead. The rise of Belgium. Fortunately, there's nothing we can do about it just yet. We still have our truce. It is the 22nd of April. And even then we're going to have to fabricate our claim before we can actually do anything. So what other allies do they have? Just us. So the good news is if we do go to war against them, they shouldn't have any dangerous allies we have to contend with. So I'm not sure whether there's any point in us even fabricating or justifying the war right now, since we're not going to be able to get this occupation, and we might get the justification fabricated and the war declared and get our armies into Say in time to occupy that, but either that'll end in some kind of stalemate where we both have not enough war score to fulfill our war goals, or if they have enough war score with the one occupation, they'll just end the war anyway. So I think we are definitely going to have to go to war with them instead after they win this one. So that's okay. We can do it if we have to. We'll just hang on to see what the outcome is here. Yeah, they did only need the one occupation, so that's exactly how it went down. Alright, well, I guess we'll start fabricating on them then. We're gonna have to decrease our relations and dissolve our alliance. But actually we're just about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to take care of that in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.